Ojudu'S shameless life of lies and blackmail. And now to the news in full. Viewing Babafemi Ojudu'S latest media outing a few days ago, my first reaction was to laugh deliriously at the tomfoolery of the proverbial Shigidi Yoruba idol daring anyone to a bathing contest in the river. It's like the futility of a pinch of salt claiming superiority over a glass of water. But after further reflection, I think what Ojudu actually deserves is pity. He's battling the trauma of idleness and now desperately seeks relevance. Even if that means telling self-depreciating lies in an attempt to inflate his political wrath. That is my summary of his performance in a current viral video where he makes a lot of fictive assertions at the expense of the immediate past president Muhammadu Buhari and his successor Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. To start with, just consider this stark contraction. The Ekiti-born journalist turned politician declares that Buhari as president did not have a vision, yet this is the same man in whose government Ojudu has served as political advisor for 8 years. Seriously, can you imagine? You served for somebody for 8 years and you say that the person does not have a vision and you were his political advisor. So what did you do? What advice did you give him as his political advisor for good 8 years? And you didn't see all of that to tell him that, oh, you don't have vision. It is after he has gone that you are not saying that, oh, Buhari did not have vision. Really? Seriously? The question then is, why did he remain in the government of a leader who lacked vision? Like, why? Why did you stay there? You stayed there for the 8 years that the man was there. For 8 years. You were working for somebody that does not have vision. So you stayed in a place where there is no progress, nothing. And you were there doing what? Why would you remain with somebody that lacked vision for 8 years? You don't know what you are saying. Of course, the answer is blowing in the wind. Ojudu is only a political hustler looking for what to eat. Truly, what a rabbit will eat never allows you to reason or understand the meaning of dignity and integrity. Another instance of Ojudu's shameless contradiction, he claims that he and other Asiwaju's political disciples in 2007 persuaded the ACN leader from taking an offer of finance minister from the PDP administration of President Umar Musa Yar'Adua. Seriously, at this point I couldn't help laughing again at Ojudu's native Ekiti dialects. The lie in this claim can easily be established from the fact that at that material time, Ojudu was the executive editor of the news PM News. It was not until 2010 that he resigned to bid for the senatorial ticket of Ekiti Central. In fact, but for Asiwaju Tinubu, there is no way Ojudu, a political lightweight, could have won the ticket against better known and far more accomplished journalists like Dele Alaki. So isn't it shameful that a supposed journalist, editor, could now claim to be a political disciple to the National Leader of Action Congress of Nigeria (ACN) around 2007? It is characters like Ojudu that have given journalism a bad name in Nigeria. Where is journalism ethics? I wonder. In the early 2000s, the earlier victim of Ojudu's lies and blackmail was Oshoko himself, Ayodele Fayose. Using his media platform, Ojudu had hounded then Governor Niyi Adebayo to a political defeat in 2003. Once Fayose came in, the serial blackmailer tried to hijack the new administration. So chummy was their relationship initially that Fayose once alleged that Ojudu handled the job of steering the Ashofi hand-sewn traditional attire he wore on his inauguration on May 29, 2003. Fayose only started to resist when Ojudu's interference and demands became too excessive. That's what they usually do. They start asking for the unthinkable. They start asking for things that you cannot do for them. They start asking silly things. I wonder why they do that. Demands were becoming too excessive. So bitter was their falling out that Oshoko started calling him Ojudu the blackface. Predictably, Ojudu launched a relentless media witch hunt against Fayose in retaliation until it was controversially impeached in 2006. Now, thinking about the scramble for Ekiti Central senatorial ticket in 2011, not a few observers believe that Asiwaju forsook Alaki, a long-standing and time-tested loyalist, for Ojudu, an unstable character who soon showed his true color when he failed to gain ACN's nomination for second term in 2015. Of course, by 2014, Asiwaju could not save Ojudu'S from his constituents in Ekiti, who were tired of his arrogance, insolence, incompetence, and self-interest. Once Opeyemi Bamidele got the nomination, Ojudu suddenly became radicalized. Overnight against Asiwaju, it is a mark of better character and performance on the part of Bamidele that he is today in his third term in office and also the majority leader of the Senate. After all said and done, the true test of character is what someone does in the face of great temptation. Yes, so note that when Alake lost out in the Ekiti power play of 2011, he never switched camp to PDP nor launched a media war against Asiwaju. Not Ojudu, who, after losing the Ekiti primaries in 2014, lobbied and lobbied to be rehabilitated with the position of political advisor under Buhari in 2015 and was posted to Vice President Yemi Osinbajo's office. Thus began his vicious and relentless campaign of calumny against Tinubu. In retrospect, it was perhaps a strategic move by Buhari that he did not keep a political snake like Ojudu close, but offloaded him to Osinbajo. Of course, everyone still remembers the despicable length Ojudu went in 2022 in a desperate effort to discredit Tinubu and assassinate his character in the build-up to the APC presidential primaries, calling him unprintable names, even though Asiwaju is yet the same man who had made it politically in 2011. Politics in this country in our ever a sham political strategist, Ojudu was so confident of Osinbajo's landslide victory at the APC primaries that he boastfully told an interviewer in a viral video proud that he would retire to the farm if Tinubu ever won and became president. I hope he has retired to the farm now. I hope so. Shameless enough, he is yet to fulfill that pledge. Oh wow. So he has not gone to the farm. Can you imagine? Almost 2 years after Tinubu's inauguration, had Ojudu truly retired to his much touted cassava farm? Perhaps public interest would be better served, at least with a promise of better food security for Nigeria instead of his current toxic career of lying and revisionism. Of course, the story of all the commercial transactions of the 2022 APC primaries is yet to be fully told. It is an open secret, for instance, that Ojudu was one of key Akapo treasurers of the Osinbajo's project, with bitter and vicious infighting about $, received and not shared, including a major contribution by a legendary casino operator from Southwest that will form the basis of the next installment of his Ojudu series. Meanwhile, who will remind Ojudu of his 2022 pledge to retire to the farm if Tinubu became president? Who is going to remind him? It is you that you are reminding him now. As you have reminded him now, hopefully he will go back to the farm that he wants to go. Now, people are just in power for their stomach. For their stomach, that is just it. God will help us with all these leaders that we have. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.